Hello my colleagues, in today's video I'll be sharing with you my top 2 insurance company stocks to buy in Nigeria that have potential for huge returns in the future. I will also be going the extra mile in showing you how to buy one of these two companies, like step by step. It is worth knowing that I have taken my time to research these companies and I believe that the company and management running them are on the right path. However, that does not mean that you should not research these companies, as nothing in this video is an investment or financial advice. If you are anyone interested in finance and business related videos, do well to smash the like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can also join my email newsletter where I share business and investment opportunities in Nigeria and Africa as a whole, and also where I document my journey building wealth here in Africa. And without much talk, let's jump right into today's video. Let's go. Starting off the video, we have AIICO Insurance. Established in 1963, AIICO Insurance PLC, with the ticker symbol AIICO, is a financial service group with market leading position in its key business lines, which includes insurance, health maintenance, and asset management. Before getting to where they are today, the company was incorporated, registered and licensed in Nigeria as American Life Insurance Company Limited as a wholly owned subsidiary of AIICO /EIG in 1970 to offer life and insurance services. The company was later then renamed to American International Insurance Company Limited (AIICO) upon the acquisition of 60% stake by the federal government of Nigeria, and later listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange in 1990. After which both shareholders, the federal government of Nigeria and AIG, divested. When you hear the word divested, it means that the federal government of Nigeria and AIG sold their shares in AIICO Insurance. Now, jumping into the nitty-gritty of AIICO. As of the moment of making this video, AIICO Insurance PLC is trading at 1.06 Naira per share. AIICO began the year with a share price of around 0.80 kobo and has since gained 31.3% on that price valuation, ranking it 28 on the Nigerian Stock Exchange in terms of year-to-date performance. It is worth knowing that AIICO Insurance has been the 9th most traded stock on the Nigerian Stock Exchange over the past 3 months, trading a total volume of 1.02 billion shares in 8,131 deals, valued at 1.04 billion naira over the period, with an average of 16.2 million traded shares per session. The information I just shared with you is very important because oftentimes the best stocks to buy, especially if you are a short-term investor here in Nigeria, are stocks that have liquidity, aka stocks that are well traded. This means that you can easily convert your shares to cash as quick as possible. Now, taking a look at the financial performance of AIICO. AIICO Insurance reported a 32% growth in insurance revenue to hit 72.6 billion naira for the year ended 31st December 2023, up from the 54.8 billion naira revenue they made in 2022. The gross premium written increased by 25% to hit 110.01 billion naira compared to the 88.3 billion naira in the previous year. A 25% increase in gross premium written, though it can often lead to low profit, in the case of AIICO, it is actually a positive indicator, as it suggests that AIICO has likely expanded its customer base and is gaining a larger share of the Nigerian insurance market, because they're actually now writing more insurance premium, indicating their relevance and competitiveness. Taking a look at the company's profit for 2023, you understand that profit before tax from continuing operations increased by 364% to hit 12.5 billion naira, up from the 2.7 billion naira it made in the 2022 financial year. Now, the report I just shared with you was the performance of AIICO in 2023. Diving into their second half of the year performance in 2024, you see that the company has really been showing tremendous potential and growth when it comes to their financial performance. Revenue saw a 49.23% year-over-year increase Pre-tax profit saw a 121.55% year-over-year increase as well. This stock is worth adding to your watch list or probably even buying and holding because they are on the right path. Next up, we have Veritas Kapital. Though I started calling this stock when it was trading at around 67 kobo to around 71 kobo a few months back, I still think this company at its current price of 95 kobo is still undervalued. I think Veritas Kapital, with their growth, management, and progress so far, a 2 naira minimum company is what their share or stock price is worth. Well, here is a few background things you should know about the company before we dive into their financials. Veritas Kapital Assurance PLC is one of Nigeria's leading insurance companies. The company was formerly known as Unity Capital Assurance PLC and was incorporated in 1973 as a private liability company under the name Kano State Insurance Company. Now, aside from the financials of the company, one of the pillars of my decision in saying this company is worth looking out for is the current CEO of the company, Dr. Adobe Makuche. You see, Dr. Adobe Makuche is a seasoned insurance professional with over 25 years of hands-on experience. Prior to joining Veritas Kapital Assurance PLC, Adobe was the immediate past and pioneer managing director and stroke CEO of AIICO Insurance Limited, a privately owned insurance company with the likes of Tony Elumelu sitting on the board. For Mr. Tony Elumelu to trust this woman to run his insurance company, who am I not to trust her at Veritas Kapital? I hope that makes sense. Since becoming CEO, the stock price of Veritas Kapital has been at an upward trend, touching a high of 1.30 kobo. This year, it has not been long actually, before going down to sitting at where it is now around 95 kobo. I believe the company is actually quite undervalued at that 95 kobo. I started calling this stock at 67 kobo to 71 kobo. Now, jumping into the financial performance of the company, we see that the company has been growing at an exponential rate. Veritas Capital Assurance has been growing earnings at an average annual rate of 63.3%. while the insurance industry saw earnings grow at 30.4% annually, meaning that Veritas Capital is growing at double the rate of the insurance industry right here in Nigeria. The revenue of the company has been growing at an average rate of 42.4% per year, while the return on equity of the company stands at 31.8% with a net margin of 38.7%. For the first half of 2024, revenue of the company stood at 11.9 billion naira, up 294% from what they made in the first half of 2023. Net income, which is like the profits of the company, stood at 4.56 billion, up 370% from their profit in the first half of 2023. Guys, don't sleep on Veritas Capital. Like I said, I started calling this company at the price of around 67 to 71 kobo, and it is now trading at 95 kobo, meaning huge profit. And I still think that they have the potential to hit 2 naira per share. Now that you have an idea of my top insurance companies in Nigeria to buy, I'm going to be walking you through now on how to invest in any of these companies. For this part of the video, we are going to be investing 100,000 naira into AIICO Insurance. Now, the first step you want to take, is to open a stockbroker account with the likes of AfriInvest or Trove. Good thing, I have a video on how you can do just that. You can click on the card above, to go watch the video on how to open an account with any of these two platforms I just called. Because in this particular video, I'm going to be going straight to the point by assuming that you have an account with AfriInvest, which is the stockbroker we'll be using to buy these shares. Now, once you have your account opened and funded, you want to then click on this place that says invest in your AfriInvest application just below there. there's a place that says invest. You want to click on it. Click on invest. Then you see the place that says Nigerian stocks, treasury bills, commercial papers, track. Click on the place that says Nigerian stocks. Then here you can simply search for AIICO. You can the search box here, type AIICO and search for it, if you want, or you can scroll for AIICO is A, and they arranged it in alphabetical order, so it's much easier. So click on here that says, click on this place that says AIICO. You see right now it's actually trading at 1 naira 10 kobo. Means I'm buying it a little bit when it has even gone up by almost 4%. But yeah, I think this stock would hit 1 naira 50 kobo or even 2 naira. So let me just enter, click on the buy button. Since I'm not trading, I'm willing to wait it out. So I click on limit order. I can either use market price, market order, meaning I want to buy at the best available price, or I can use limit order, buy at, when the price go down, they should execute my trade for me. So let me just go to limit order. Let me use limit order to buy, because I think 1 naira 10 kobo is not a good entry. So I'll click on limit order, limit period. I want the trades to last for 30 days, meaning over the course of 30 days, anybody that is willing to sell for me at a price I want, they should execute the trade for me. So I want it to last for 30 days. Then I put in how much I want to buy, what price. Let me say I want to buy at 1 naira. I think the price might go down. What if it doesn't go down actually? But yeah, I can say 1 naira. If the thing touches 1 naira, execute the trade for me. So how many worth of shares do I want to buy? How many worth of shares? So AIICO is trading at 1 naira 50 kobo. So it means that 40 shares is 40 naira. So 100,000 shares is supposed to be around 100,000 naira. Sorry, 100,000 naira worth of shares is supposed to be around 90,000 shares or 100,000 shares. Let me just put in 100,000 shares. 1,000. Let's do unit times 100. Yeah, 1 unit times 0, 100,000 tens of thousand, 100,000. Then click on the buy button. Click on buy. Is it going to hit 1 naira? Let me just put it at 1 naira. Let me put it at 1 naira. Is it going to hit 1 naira? Let me leave it at 1 naira 02 kobo. Then click on buy. So I click on buy. You can see that it says consideration 102,000 naira. Market price is selling at 1 naira 10 kobo. Fee, I'm going to pay a fee of 391 naira, and then total expenses is going to be 103,000 naira. So I click on buy now. So you can see it's successful. I click on done, and then what will happen is anytime AIICO hits that price that I set, my stockbroker, which is AIICO, will help me execute my trade. So I hope you guys are able to understand what I just did right now. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Do not forget to join my email newsletter to stay updated with what I'm doing and also investing in. The link to do that would be in the description and comment section. And don't forget to also smash the like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, I have another one where I share my top penny stocks to buy in Nigeria for massive profits. See you on the next one. Deal.